My name is Catherine Nambi. I have been in media for about 12 years, and a majority of these years have been in the radio, the Uganda Broadcasting, UBC radio. First of all, if you look at radio, it is a media that reaches far, even in the village where a person cannot afford a TV set, they can afford a radio. You can move with your radio, like on the telephones now, the phones we have, we can have radio. So you can move with your radio everywhere. And the other thing about radio is that it's a fast medium, whereby like if news breaks, before it goes on TV, on radio it will have run already. So it's a fast medium, it's a good medium of communication, and it reaches so many people. Yes, traditional media can remain relevant, but we need to put into consideration that really internet is becoming a better way of receiving information for many people, especially the youths. So radio can remain relevant because we have a section that really listens to radio. We have the rural people that cannot afford the internet. We have the people that will not afford data, but they will afford to have maybe batteries for their radio. So yeah, given all those ones, radio can remain relevant because not many areas have the signal for internet, yet the radio has a signal. Like in Uganda, it's countrywide. So I believe radio can remain relevant, but we need to package it to ably compete. We need to give the people information that they can ably take in. We need to know the youths who are going to the internet, what are they looking for? Most of them are looking for information, others are looking for entertainment. Yes, so we need to juggle all these ones. We can look at infotainment, bringing some entertainment, so that we keep the audiences glued, so that we can be able to compete with the internet. The broadcasters need to have their facts right. Before you put out any information, do fact checking, do all the necessary research, do due diligence before you put out any information. Yeah, sometimes we are focused on breaking the news, but before you break the news, find out all the facts. There is no harm in you delaying the news to get it out factual, but there will be a lot of harm if you brought out misleading information. For example, we've had people who are announcing people dead, yet they actually are not dead, and that creates a very bad impact. Just imagine the families of those people who will see that announcement of their person dead, yet that person is not yet dead. If it's for a government, just imagine what that information is going to do for the government. If you put out half-baked information, if you put out information that is factual, who is going to use that information and what are they going to use it for? So before putting out the information, ensure you have the facts right, ensure it is balanced, ensure you're following the ethical guidelines of journalism in putting out the information. That way we shall fight misinformation. Yes, we know that IGAD region is faced with a number of problems, a number of challenges, among them drought, wars. Yes, we have elections, unfair elections, which have sometimes led into conflict. We have refugees. So using radio, I usually do stories mainly about refugees and drought, and I believe these stories have helped in for example, there is a project we are doing about the skilling of refugees. This project has helped, and in reporting about this, we've helped the refugees know that they can get a skill that they can use back home when they leave Uganda, especially the South Sudan refugees. Then on drought, we've educated the people through our stories, through our radio information, on how to fight drought. On climate change, we are sensitizing them on the adaptation to climate change. We are sensitizing them on reforestation. We are sensitizing them on not degrading the wetlands or not degrading the environment, which are all responsible for climate-related disasters like floods and landslides.